Okay, we're working on the fourth section of chapter 5. And now we're going to start working with polynomials that have more than just x or just y. We're going to learn about the other kinds. Okay. First, evaluating a polynomial in several variables. All right, that just means we're plugging them in. So if, in this case, number 1 here, x is minus 2, oops, I have minus 2 squared. Gotta get my little mat over there. Okay, so minus 2 squared plus 3 times minus 2 times y, which is 3, plus 3 squared. All right, minus 2 squared is 4. Not a plus. 3 times 3 is 9, times negative 2 is a negative 18. And then plus 3 squared is 9. Well, immediately I look at this and I see this as being 4 minus 9, because negative 18 plus 9 is negative 9. Well, now this becomes negative 5. All right, that shouldn't be too terrible. All right, on this one, 3 negative 2 squared, 3 minus 4 times 3 plus 5. Okay, 3 times 3 is 9, so I have 9 times negative 2 squared is 4, minus 4 times 3 is 12 plus 5. 9 times 4 is 36. Negative 12 and 5 is a negative 7. So I get a 29. All right. Describing polynomials in several variables. The degree of a monomial, we've already talked about this a little bit, is the sum of the exponents on the variables. So what that means is that this particular term has a degree of 3 plus 1. So it has a degree of 4. That term has a degree of 4. So you have to figure out the degrees, and then the degree of the polynomial is the highest number. So here I have 4. This is 1 plus 1. So that one has a degree of 2. X has a degree of 1. And 25 has a degree of 0, because it's multiplied. X to the 0 is 1. So there we go. So since 4 is our largest, 4 is the degree. That's our answer. Here on number 2, I have, sorry about that. I have 2 plus 3, which is 5, 1 plus 1, and 1 and 0. So 5 is the largest, so that's the answer to the question. Its degree is 5. Now, as I go through this, I find a 5, and I know that I might look at the 2, but I'm not going to add up and deal with the 1 and the 0. They're obviously too small. Okay, so. All right, so basically we're simplifying, right? We're doing the addition, and yeah, okay, that's all they're having us do here. But now we've got multiple types of answers, so like terms are a little dicier. All right, so we have negative x squared plus y, x squared y. I have 1, 2 x squared y's. So I have a minus 2 plus 4, so I'm going to have 2x squared y. All right, xy. I have 2 xy's. Now when I add them, I'm going to get plus 7 and 1, so 8xy. All right, I cannot add those together because the 2x squared y has an extra x. This variable pattern has to be identical. Okay, not necessarily in order, but in degrees and such. Okay, so let's look at 2. All right, so I have x to the 4th and 6x to the 4th. Whoops, look at this. I got a minus, so I'm going to switch, not with the highlighter. I'm going to switch this to a plus. That becomes negative. That's plus. That's negative. Okay, let's go back. So I have x to the 4th minus 6x to the 4th. So I have minus 5x to the 4th. And then I have xy and an xy. So I have a minus 7 plus 3 is minus 4xy. And then I have a y cubed. I have y cubed in both of them. So this becomes minus 5 minus 4, which is a minus 9y cubed. I can't put any of those together, so that's a final answer. If you want to use highlighters and color, please feel free to do so. It can help. Okay, again, I've got a minus, so I'm going to switch my signs. Plus, plus, minus, plus, minus. All right, I've got an x cubed and an x cubed. So that's 1x cubed and 6x is a 7x cubed. I have a y cubed and a y cubed. So if I notice, everything else in between can't be added. So I can just simply rewrite these three. Got minus x squared y plus xy squared. And now I'm down to the minus 1 and minus 2, so a minus 3y cubed. And that would be my final answer because none of those can be combined. All right. Now, you got to think about what these things are asking, especially when you are mixing up adding and subtracting, because order is really important. Adding, it doesn't matter, but as soon as you've got subtracting in there, the order is incredibly important, so I want you to watch that. Subtract this from the sum of these two. All right? So, we're going to write this out. So I have to add 6x plus 15y and x minus 19y. And then from all of this, I have to subtract 23x minus 5y. That's what the words are telling me. Okay. So, let's do the add. I've got 6x and x. So that's going to give me 7x. I've got 15y and a minus 19y. So that's going to give me minus 4y. All right. Now I take this and I subtract the 23x minus 5y. Notice I made a mistake here. That should have been in parentheses. Okay, so I have to distribute that negative. So This becomes a positive, that's negative, and that's a plus. All right, now I have 7x minus 23x. That's going to give me minus 16x. And then I have a minus 4y and a plus 5y, which is going to give me plus y. That would be my final answer. And we are done with this lesson. Okay, we're moving right along. If you have any questions, please, 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 please text me or email me, ask me questions. That's what I'm here for. So please don't try to do this on your own. All right, we'll talk to you later.